This content will be recorded and made available in an accessible alternative format upon request. If you require captioning, transcription, or other communication services to access this content, please contact the Disability Resource Center at drc@snhu.edu or 877-591-4723. Select option 4. Hey class, this is Dr. Willis here. This PowerPoint video is simply to give you a few points and tips on how to maximize your points in the discussion board in Module 2. It's a really extensive discussion board, so to speak. It's a 3-part question, so I want to be sure that we break the question down and that we answer it properly. So throughout this PowerPoint or video, I'm going to explain a few tips to maximize your points. All right, stay tuned. Okay, class, so remember a second ago I said that this discussion board post had 3 parts to it. Okay, so the first part says, for your discussion, explain how the results of your My Success Plan activity help you understand your strengths and opportunities for improvement. So if we're breaking this question down, here are a few things we can look at. The first thing is, how was this activity beneficial to you as a student? Okay, how could it help you? The second thing, as I stated before, how can the results help you be a better learner? Okay, third thing, what were some of your strengths that were listed in the My Success Plan activity? This is something that can be listed in this first part. And lastly, did it teach you something about yourself that you absolutely did not know? So the culmination of the whole activity, you want to kind of discuss that in part 1 of the question. How did the results of this activity help you understand basically you as a student, your strengths? Where can you improve? So in this first section, you really want to elaborate on those things that we just discussed. Moving on to part 2 of the question or statement. Of the resources generated in your My Success Plan results or report, identify at least one resource you will use and discuss how it will prepare you for academic or personal success. Now, at this point, it's very important that we don't just list the resource. All right, we want to explain the why and the how. Why we chose it and how it will make us or how it will prepare us for academic or personal success. So for example, if we take goal setting, okay, if you chose this as a resource, tell me why. Okay, once you tell me why you chose goal setting, now you're going to go on to telling me how it will help you. Okay, so we don't want to just write it. We want to write and explain. Okay guys, the last part of the question says, after viewing the SNHU support video, student support services video, and your My Success Plan activity results, identify and share 3 support services you will use during your first year at SNHU. Okay, so finally, you want to be sure to discuss 3 support services in this section. Now, those videos supply you with way more than 3. Your My Success Plan activity gives you way more than 3 services that SNHU offers. So this should be a very easy question for you. You should really be able to find 3 support services and actually explain why you chose them. So remember, it's not about just listing them. We have to explain why. And I'll tell you why this is important. You always want to explain why, because of the length requirement in the discussion board. You want to be sure to have those 2 paragraphs with 5 to 7 sentences. You want to fill up those pages. So you can't do that by just simply listing a resource or a service and just leaving it at that. You always have to explain your why and your how. Okay, so just to recap, be sure to talk about at least 3 support services and explain why you chose them. Okay, one of the last slides, I just wanted to remind you that the initial post is, of course, due by Thursday at 11:59. Please be on time with that. And of course, you must respond to at least 2 of your peers by Sunday at 11:59. Now, remember, when responding to your peers, please respond to them by name. And also be courteous, be uplifting, be positive. You always want to provide good feedback and good dialogue. And remember our 4 criteria in the discussion board. We have comprehension, how well you understand, your timeliness, if you get things done on time, your engagement level, being sure that you communicate with at least 2 of your classmates, and your writing. We want to focus on your structure, your flow, your grammar in those different areas of the post. And the next slide is going to kind of talk about the Online Writing Center, and I'll go in a little more detail on the next slide. Okay, guys, the Online Writing Center is a resource that you may have saw or may have watched in the videos in this module, but this is an excellent resource, and of course it is free of charge to SNHU students. So all you have to do is email the link below, writingcenter@snhu.edu, and tell them exactly what you're having problems with. They'll reach out to you and they'll get you started and get you on a path to utilizing this awesome resource. And as the flyer says, you can work on assignments, journals, discussions, and that big final paper that we have at the end. So please, guys, take advantage of this resource. It is a valuable tool that many students can benefit from. Thank you guys for watching this short presentation. I truly hope it helped you understand Module 2 a little bit better, and I truly hope it's going to help you maximize your points for this particular discussion board post. As always, you can reach me at g.willis1@snhu.edu. Do not hesitate to email me. I normally respond very quickly. So email me if you have questions. All right. You all have a great day. Bye-bye.